Hey dear Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Marina. Today we're doing something new. I've decided to do a tarot spread for the upcoming year 2024 for each star sign individually, and today is your turn. So let's see what this year's hold for us. Feedback would be enormously appreciated. However, not, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to be doing it regardlessly, but it'd be nice to improve where I can, and I could only know this with your advice and help. Anyway, moving on, let's see what 2024 has got for you, Pisces. So we start the year, it's coming from 2023, obviously, and we're starting a year with fire energies. You're very passionate and eager to go into the new year. You're very, very keen to get on with things, and it's to do with work and it's to do with home, or it could be both home and work. But nonetheless, you really feel fueled up and you're definitely raring to go. There is a decision to be made. So whatever crossroads you came to, it's to do, as I said, either about your home or it may to do with your work, but it could be both because often it goes hand in hand together. But this is something that is been going through 2023 into 2024. So very passionate, you're very fiery, you're very, as I said, this fire energy infuels you into going. You can't wait to get on with things. You can't wait to get stuck in, and you really, whatever that might be, as I said, it's something to do about either work or home or both together, but you're definitely ready for it. Are you ready to tackle it? But for that, you need to make a decision. So whatever it is, there's obviously going to be a choice what you're going to do. And for you Pisces, as I said, the sooner you decide, the sooner you can get on with this, really. So that's how you start your beginning of the year. As I said, is going from 2023 into 2024. Very, very passionate, very can't wait to get on with it, but obviously faced with a decision, and you have to make sure you get the right one for you and those around you. Moving on to the middle of the year, that's really interesting cards. And here you've got one major arcana card, and you've got a card of completion. It's to do with again your home, or if any of you doing some courses or anything like this, you will complete this. If there's anything that you were doing, I mean, maybe that's what your base decision was on in the beginning of the year, but nonetheless, you are having a completion of some sort. Something will complete itself, I guess, so you will complete it, so it's a very, very good, successful card, and it's very good to have that. Then you have got, maybe this is a judgment, that's a major arcana card, and that's really interesting that they fell in here, because you've got a very happy emotional card here, and you've got completion here to do with your home sphere, where you're at, or it could be work, as again, it could be both, but it's definitely some sort of completion. And the Judgment Day, because it's like in between of these two cards, which are very lovely cards. This is like unveiled secrets. It's like unexpected news. It's quite a bit of a drama and a shake-up. It's something unexpected that's happening in the middle of the year for you. And it is to do with your completion, and it is to do with your happy state. However, it's all good, because the cards are very positive. And whether you keep something under wraps without saying anything, and then eventually it will happen, or somebody's not saying something, but it's basically all secrets revealed. Anything hidden will come on the surface. Everything suppressed will come on the surface. So whatever it is, it will come up, and it will be in the middle of the year for you, Pisces, and it's going to be like doo-doo, like thinking, oh my god, I didn't expect that, to be fair. Or you could shock somebody else with your news. But as I said, completion, it will be done, and it's a very good emotional card here. So God knows what will be in that aspect, but something will. There's a little bit of, as I said, a bit of a discovery to make, quite a dramatic one to make in the middle of the year for you. But it's all for the best, because there's going to be an occasion to celebrate. that's taken us to beginning of the winter, end of the autumn. So you definitely will have a special occasion to celebrate. You're definitely going to have a cause for celebration anyway, and it could be someone's wedding, could be engagement, it could be renewing vows, it could be birthdays, it could be anniversaries, it could be anything, but it's definitely something to celebrate. And I do think it's to do with this wonderful time in the beginning, in the middle of the year, because it is lovely. Someone might just surprise you with something. It's going to be quite dramatic because it's going to be quite big, but it's all about completion. It's all about your heart will be happy. So lucky you, really. What can I say? So anyway, moving on, as I said, after celebrating a good cause, something that's worth celebrating, towards the end of the year, the one thing I would say, towards the end of the year, you will feel you need to budget. So whatever had happened that caused an upheaval will obviously, may cost you financially that little bit more. So definitely keep the budget towards the end of the year. Definitely have trust that everything's going to work out, and do everything you can to help your finances, to help yourself. Sometimes we control too much or we worry too much, but really it doesn't help us. So what does help is if you actually did what you have to do and keep an eye on things and stay disciplined and focus of where you want to be. And the last card of the end of the year is keep on hanging on there. You definitely should hang on there. You've done all you can, and it's just basically waiting for the manifestation to take place, for your results to come back. It's all waiting game for you, but it's to come, and you're quite aware of it, and you're happy to let that unfold for you. And what message do we have about your year? So how to get the best of it? You're definitely going to think about work, you Pisces. Change of work, maybe upgrade in your already position that you have, maybe taking some courses, maybe trying something totally new. You definitely have because you will need the money to sustain, not even to sustain, to build what you want to build, and to have a lifestyle that you do like. However, the job you might take, it will crumble. So the old structure will crumble and it may come apart. So for this, you need to get over it. So many of you may be thinking about changing work or your income. However, it may not happen. It will be a stepping stone this year. I'm not saying it's not going to happen at all. It will. But it may not be exactly where you want to be overall, but it will be a stepping stone towards what you want to go to. So be mindful in this. And if we recapture it all, let's have a look again. It's basically you starting the year very passionate. You can't wait to raring to go. There is some changes coming in your way. You just need to make a decision. It's all to do about work or home or both. Many of you will be thinking of moving. Maybe many of you will be thinking of changing work. Many of you will be doing this both. So that's something, the crossword road that you will come to at the beginning of the year, and it's coming from 2023 into 2024. Now, moving on, there's going to be some sort of completions. You're obviously going to make your decision, and it's going to be, secrets will be unveiled. There's a little bit of drama going on there, but it's for the best. It really is for the best. So you're going to have some surprise coming your way, because if it's a drama, like when I see Judgment Day, but beautiful cards surround it, usually it means you have a nice surprise. But it's something that you did not, it was there. It's something that you didn't expect. It also ultimately may mean that you will surprise somebody. Maybe you have got a surprise up your sleeve for someone else. So, but completion, secrets revealed, and also a lovely emotional state. So beginning of the year is going to be like a crunch time. Something's going to happen. Moving on towards the end of the year, you close in the year with a celebration. Beginning of the end of the year, you close in It will be cause for celebration, someone's birthday, weddings, engagements, but definitely something to celebrate for you or those who you know, and you'll be invited. Budgeting is definitely on the top list of your must-dos. And also hang on there, hang on, budget well. I mean, that's probably where you will be thinking about different jobs. However, the overall message, you will be thinking, if not doing it, you will be definitely considering changing your work or upgrading the work you already have. However, make sure, that might crumble, or the work that you have and you sort of thinking, oh no, nothing can happen to it, that will crumble, because you will need to go further. Use it as a stepping stone. It's definitely not a setback, and it's definitely not a failure. It's a stepping stone towards something that you do want. Make sure you take your time out, make sure you look after yourself, your physical, mental, and emotional states, and you will have an awesome year. So there you are, dear Pisces. You're gonna have a really, really exciting year. Something definitely is happening. There's plenty of decisions. There's one decision to make, but there is definitely fiery energy about you. You're really raring to go. You're very enthusiastic. You're very optimistic. You can't wait to get stuck in. Completion is awaiting for you, but there is going to be something revealed to you that you did not expect, and it's really, really interesting, but it's for the best, and it's for your best of your emotional state. Cause for celebration, of course, as we're moving on towards the end of the year. Budget money well after that celebration and changes and decision you've made, and trust and move on. Hang on there, because everything will be manifesting towards the end of the year. You most probably will be thinking about upgrading your work, whether it's changing or make most of it what you have. If you're trying to hang on to it, it will crumble. So just let go. Whatever falls, let go. It's not meant to stay. And of course, take your time to recharge. There you are, dear Pisces. Make the best of it. It's an exciting year for you. Really enjoy your year. You've got really good cards. It's loads of surprises ahead of you. So embrace it with open arms. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year and all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.